Battles are closer to home. Item Los Angeles. This has become probably the best-known, most notorious case of police brutality in world history. By now, we have all watched in horror as members of the LAPD pummeled and stomped 25-year-old Rodney King into a stupor. Some say the only real difference between this and all the other cases of brutality is the fact that here, our studio guests George and Maria Eugenia Holliday managed to videotape the savage beating from a nearby apartment building.
In the above entitled action, find the defendant, Lawrence M. Powell, not guilty of the crime of assault by force likely to produce great bodily injury and with a deadly weapon.
The jury was made up of 10 whites, 1 Hispanic, and 1 Asian. Critics of the verdict are questioning whether this jury of their peers gave the white defendants an edge and whether King's race was a factor.
Now, Eyewitness News at 4.
Good afternoon. A lot of people right now are saying it is a shocking development in the Simi Valley. Not guilty. That's what the Los Angeles police officers accused of Rodney King heard just within the hour.
You're guilty! You're guilty!
Across town, police headquarters at Parker Center is under a ragged sort of siege. Hundreds of protesters whose only mission appears to be taunting the police.
All these brothers here and everybody in the whole community has experienced and witnessed a total injustice today, and we're not going for it. We're not going for it. We're going to the street. Yeah, get going! Get going! Yeah!
About 4:30, 5 o'clock, we had heard that there was a gang of police out there on the corner. And when we came out from the back, we had saw them chasing one of our little homies.
He was completely under arrest. This was a time when he was thrown up against the side of the car. I realized moment by moment that what was building here was going to boil over. When the crowd had seen the police retreat, they had no one upon whom to focus their rage, and it turned to me. Somebody turned to me and said, "Get his film, get his film." Someone in the crowd helped me. He just felt like a middle linebacker on my right flank. And he said, "I've got to get you to your car. Where's your car? You've got to get out of here." Somebody jumped on the hood, started kicking the windshield. Big crack came across the front of the windshield. Then the doors flung open, and my cameras just disappeared. They just looted my car.
The intersection at Florence and Normandy, we had lost both north and south, east or west, that we did not presently have enough people deployed to safely accomplish taking that intersection back in any way, shape, or form.
The nature of that, but that hasn't been called for yet. However, you know, this afternoon it was discussed at the hospitals that we would be ready to gear up because we could have busy evenings.
Are you working in conjunction with any of the other hospitals?
Well, not right now.
You can handle everything that you have there. at the moment. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, Mary, just give me an idea of what some of the injuries you're seeing are. I mean, how many have people come in, and what are you seeing? Just a general idea.
We're seeing people with cuts from broken glass all the way to people that have been severely beaten.
There you can see a lot of people drove up to the intersection, saw what was going on, and just turned around and got out of the area. Now, this is probably one of the worst incidents we've seen all night. You see this Bronco here. People surrounded the car. They dragged the driver out.
And beat him bloody. The poor guy never had a chance.
At one point, somebody stepped in there and helped him out of there. I'm wondering if this is the guy we talked about earlier.
Look at this guy.
Radio reporter, the UPI radio reporter, Bob Brill.
We don't know at this point, but look at this. It's a gang of people. Now, here's a guy apparently came to his aid here. And there are a couple of people you'll see. This is a Good Samaritan story. Finally, a couple of people took this poor guy out of the area and escorted him out of danger. Now, we don't know if this guy is someone who was one of the original assailants, because this is just bedlam down here.
Okay, now the guy you see walking here, you see two guys in white shirts helping somebody along. That's the driver of the Bronco.
Yeah, and these apparently are Good Samaritans getting him out of the area. And they may have saved his life the way things were going there.
Yeah, things did turn rather violent about an hour ago. We saw people setting fire to mattresses, and
we're having one store that apparently is being looted at this time. This may be the flashpoint of the unrest that people were talking about.
Everything is free. Everything is free.
I've seen at least 20 to 30 young people throwing rocks. You can hear them impacting against cars and against trucks. I haven't seen any police officers coming here, only police.
In America now for the blacks.
The scene has really gone crazy out here right now.
I've taken about 7 hits from bricks, bottles, and other debris in the last 45 seconds. The phrase that some people said is quite accurate. If you're white, you don't belong here tonight. Get out of here as fast as you can. Save yourself.
I really don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to get out of there, but every time I tried to get up, they would knock me back down.
And there's no police presence down here. They will not enter the area. This is attempted murder. Tell LAPD to shut Florence Boulevard down and Normandy.
The man is up now. His clothes are torn. He's still bleeding all over the place. He's trying to get back into his truck. He is getting back into his truck. He's trying to get out, trying to drive through this intersection now. I hope he has enough power on his own to just get out of the area. I'm a news reporter.
But then, abruptly, Brill himself comes under attack.
Something. Can't tell. Oh, God! No! No, no, no! Okay!
They were attacking anybody that wasn't black. He ran across the street, and they caught him. And when they caught him, they began to kick him and hit him and beat him with sticks. And all along I was trying to stop them, and they would not stop. And he groaned and rolled over, and he literally stopped breathing. And at that time, when I saw that, I threw my body across Tim to protect him from hitting him anymore. I says, no more, this is enough. You're going to have to kill me, too.
Just after 7, a deputy chief tells an aide to Mayor Bradley, it's getting ugly. We may need the National Guard. The violence has moved and spread and grown.
One looter had a U-Haul truck.
So I heard a young lady yell out, you got 5 minutes to get in or 5 minutes to get out. And one lady made a U-turn and said, I've been here 5 times. 5 loads of stuff they probably can't even wear.